get a better, I honestly, I can slice just about anything, and I can slice it thin, I can slice it where, however is needed, because it just, there's a feel to it. I'm not trying to tell you I'm better than anybody or anything like that, but I have all the time when we come to practicals and students are just freaking out because they can't slice their product because it's falling apart. It's because they're pressing it down. They're using the wrong knife. They'll use this knife when they should be using a knife like this, a slicing knife. They're pressing too hard. They're working. They're not letting the knife work, okay? Why do you keep a sharp knife? Why do you make sure why do you make sure the knives are sharp?
So it can do all the work.
So you cut yourself so you don't do the work. You shouldn't work that hard. And you let your tools do the work. You let the knife do the work. You let your hands do the work. Okay? Now,
We tried the heck out of that thing.
yeah, but it's okay. It's all right. It held it together. Okay. All right. Now, you notice the difference if you use pressure. Now, the thing is, the slicing knives are long for a reason. They're not meant to use a knife like this. Okay? I see it happen all the time. They're meant to use the whole thing. Okay? Not just part. Now, you can either start at the beginning or at the end. What I do is, I only slice one way. I usually slice going forward, and then I bring the knife back and let the knife slice it, because I can control it better. That's my own personal opinion, personal way. If you want to slice both ways, you can control it better like that, then let's do that. But when you slice a certain way, you know how you have all those ripples in there?
Yeah.
If you can do it right, you don't want to have the ripples. So I start, as you can see, I'm slicing when I'm going forward, and I'm getting a good slice on there. I can control that better. Very, very nice, huh?
Beautiful.
I don't know if anybody want to get any mustard or anything like that, or any bread or anything like that, but you see, I'm slicing, I like a little bit longer slicing knife when it's just like this size, but I think we're doing pretty good.
That's a pretty good knife there.
It's a really nice knife. Okay, I can slice it thin if need be. Now this, I'm using a little bit more slices on it. It's gonna take me a little bit more control, you know, to get it paper thin or as thin as I can. But I'm using the whole knife just about, okay? You guys hungry?
Yes, I've seen that.
We are now.
Yeah, we are now.
But see, you aren't getting this, I'm taking this home like my kids.
And we don't have
16 to
it.
17-year-old.
That's 8-inch.
8-inch blade?
You wanna get a meat slicer. You wanna get a long meat slicer, because that's what you use it for. I'm gonna show you when we do salmon next, 2 weeks. We're gonna make smoked salmon. So, there's a special knife just for that, because it's very flexible, long. You wouldn't use that to cut, remember I talked about the steamship round? You wouldn't use that to cut the steamship round, you use something like this, something more sturdy, because that's what you need. You need something thin. Some of these knives, that isn't too bad, it's thin. But some of these knives are really thick, and what you do is you wedge it, and it wedges more than it does cut. So as you can see, honestly, I'm doing it without breaking a sweat. And you can make it really, really thin if you try. But you did really nice on it. Everybody give her a hand for doing roast beef. You did a nice job.
Good job, Janita.
One up in this mother.
That's automatic, hey, mama.
It is. For the whole class or today?
No, for everybody.
Oh, for everybody?
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody who tries it.
The whole group.
Generous.
The whole group. One.
All right.
Now, what is this here? Red?
Other-
That's